Okay. So we just jumped off of the batching Zoom, you guys, which was so good. I love these topics. So what I have in my phone, I'm going to share with you guys in case you're like, maybe you need an organization type thing. I took a little bit from Rochelle. I took a little bit from other people, and I've kind of created my own. So I'm going to let you guys know, this is my Thrive screen. So what do I mean by that is on my phone, I have like my normal, this is the Christina life. I got my email, all that rolls here. And then I have my Thrive world. Okay. So these are my notes. I have an iPhone that I have pinned, and this helps me with my planning. This helps me with my week, everything like that. My potentials list is right here. I can click it so I can get to my potentials list very quickly. The next thing I have is my IPAs and non-negotiables. So what does that mean? That's everything that I need to do for the day. So that's all like kind of like a to-do list in a sense, but I have that all together. So I make sure that I'm hitting everything that I need for my business. So it's a note. So if I pop it up, you guys can't see that because my screen is too dark, but let me change this. There we go. So you guys can see I have it where it has like check marks and so on, so that I do that, right? I have my potentials list right here. So that is good. And then what I have is a folder that's called Thrive. You guys, I really suggest you having a Thrive folder in your notes. And then what I have here is everything. So I have Monday as a folder, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So I have the days laid out. Maybe this will help you. Maybe it won't. And then I have batching Zoom. So everything I just did with Rochelle for this week just went into my batching Zoom. I make a new note for every one. I have my before and after. So I have captions to go over my own before and afters because I'm really getting a little bit more intentional with that. I have a folder that says taxes. You guys might want to get one of those so that I can put everything in there. If I spend money, anything like that, I put that in there. So I have that. And then I have a miscellaneous, and then I have all just like sometimes like whatever. So what I'm doing now is when I say I'm being really intentional with my posting and my planning, when we're about to go plan, I want you guys to see kind of what I'm doing that might help you too. So on Mondays, I'm personally, you guys, posting 2 times a day. This is my new goal, posting a reel a day. Sometimes I'm going to post 2 reels a day plus have a post. Keep in mind, you guys, this is my full-time job. Okay. So please don't think like, oh my God, I got to do all of these things that Christina's doing. No, but this is my full-time job. So I like looked at myself and was like, okay, Christina, what more can you do? Right? What more allows in my time? What more can you do in your schedule? If you've only been posting reels 3 times a week, can you up that to 5? Do you have more time to batch some content, right? So that you can get planned. So now what I'm doing is, since we create 7 topics on the batching Zoom, I need multiple more topics, right? Because I'm posting more times. You may find that for yourself too, that maybe you're posting a little bit more time, you're posting a little bit more and so on. So then what I have is I'll take everything I just did in the batching Zoom and I drag that post to whatever day it's supposed to go on. So when you're planning in your calendar, I go and put everything into the day that it needs to go. Is this making sense? If it's not, please tell me. So then on Monday, I already know my 2 to 3 posts, if that's what I'm doing. On Tuesday, my posts are already in the Tuesday folder. And then as I use them, I move them out. So on Thursday, I can start planning and prepping again for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Does this kind of make sense? So that I'm not always just trying to prep on one day. So the batching content, like I have some batching content that I have done with Rochelle since we've been doing them that I never posted, right? Maybe for some reason I didn't post it, something happened. So you guys, I always have things to fall and circle back on. So this has really helped me. Like I got really excited to get everything very organized. So like I was telling my husband, I was like, I'm already ready to go for like the next few days. And I haven't even done the batching Zoom yet. So now I have all these new topics that I get to play with and so on. So keeps you ahead. Yep. Always ahead. Everything is then ready for me. So I'm not trying to like go find it. I like that I just go right into the Monday. If I have Monday to do stuff, I go right to my Monday folder. Everything is right there for my Monday folder. So you guys, that's the beauty of having this like on your phone, not just your calendar. Okay. So let's dive in. I hope that helps you guys. It's been really helpful for me these last couple, like with my mind and everything, because sometimes I feel like I get lost in my own freaking phone. Did anybody else feel like that? Where you can get lost in your own notes, in your own photos, in your own phone. So I try to keep it as organized as possible. So we are going to start like normal, you guys. What is your goal for the, oh, I had no idea you could post pins. Yes, notes. You can post pin notes on your home screen. You guys, it's a game changer. My potentials list, boom, right there, right? Anything, I have a Thrive folder, boom, right there. Maybe you have like a grocery list. I have a grocery list one, boom, I can pop right there. I don't ever have to go search, scroll, anything like that. My Thrive folder has all my hashtags. So I have a folder that's all my hashtags. So what do? I just go right there. I grab whatever hashtags for whatever the reel is about, and I post them. And every so often I update them, right? So I'm always having things very quick ready so that things are, easy access. So what are your goals for this week, you guys? What is today? Today is a good day. We are going into March 14th is tomorrow. Like what? I'm sorry. We're already in the middle of March, y'all. Like this is just wild to me. We are in the middle of March. So what are your goals for this week? How many trial packs do you want to get out? How many customers do you want to help start thriving? How many promoters do you want to help start earning a weekly pay? What does your week look like? How many reels do you want to get out if you're not doing a reel a day? Maybe you are doing a reel a day, so you want to put 7 reels, post every other day. I don't know what your schedule looks like. This is for you to decide, right? And don't ever compare my posting to your posting or your posting to Rochelle's posting or so on and so forth, right? You guys, like I said, this is my full-time job. I also don't have kids. So I sit here by myself all day, every day. So I have no excuse as to why laundry's still sitting in the basket too, but that's a different story. But you know what I mean? I don't have any excuse as to why things can't be a certain way. So let's go ahead and plan for our week. Let's start with our goals and then we'll pop in the rest. Another good thing too, you guys, about I don't know if you guys have seen or heard when Lindsay says she makes weekly IAMs, right? So this is another good thing to put your IAMs around your goals. Like I am helping 5 people get on trial packs this week. I am helping, I don't know, I'm making things up. I am helping 4 new babes start their thriving experience. I am helping 3 new babes start earning a weekly pay. Right? Like you can start actually putting your IAMs around your week, plus then whatever other IAMs that you have. So that is super, super huge. All right. So now that we have our goals and we know what we're doing, we are going to start planning for the week. So y'all know the work with me's, they never change, but I'm going to go through them because I know we have some new babes on here. If you're new, drop it in the chat that you're new so we can welcome you to the planning Zoom with us. Or if you're like new in the business, let us know so we can say hi and welcome you to the community. Okay. So let us know in the chat, and we are going to start with the work with me's. So I highly recommend you guys, if you don't know what a work with me is, it is when we get on a Zoom with another leader and it's about 30 minutes. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna just rewind here. It's about 30 to 60 minutes. I can't even, yep. And here I am helping you guys plan. This is terrible. Oh, hi, Dawn. She's new. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so they're about 30 to 60 minutes long, and you get on with a leader, and they are going to run through the IPA list with you. So that is what your upline probably has talked to you about. Maybe you've seen it in the guides. You see it in our Limitless chat. Lindsay drops them, or another leader, Rochelle Casey. They drop it every single day. So a leader is going to run through that with you. So they're going to go ahead and show you how to work your business, how to navigate it all, give you tips and tricks. You guys, honestly, if you are not on the work with me's, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you have the time to get on a morning work with me, get on it. If you have time to get on a night work with me, get on them, right? 2 to 3 times a week, at least try to get on a live work with me. There is so much knowledge in the brains of other people, and success leaves clues. So if you are not going and filling your clue bucket, that is on you, right? That is on you. And there's recordings. So if you can't get on, some of them record them. Lindsay has a ton of recordings on hers. I know Stina sometimes drops hers in the team page. Other people have it. So please get on the work with me's, you guys. It's going to help you get that discipline. It's going to help you get that habits forming. It's so on and so forth. You're going to find I want to say you'll find your rhythm the more you get on the work with me's, because you're going to learn how to do things and what you like and so on. So if you can't get on the work with me's, Lynn's has a ton recorded. Perfect. Yep. Right on her YouTube channel. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Zoom link. The Zoom link will always be this unless I state otherwise. And this is if you are with Lynn's and Limitless. I'm giving you the Limitless schedule. You guys, other leaders, other 200Ks have different schedules. So please keep in mind, I don't know everybody's schedule. I wish I did, but I can't even tell you guys 30 to 60 minutes. So could you imagine me trying to keep all that straight? So 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. So we have mornings and we have nights, right? Awesome. Next is our Zooms. I'm going to go ahead and give you again the limit list. And then you guys know, if you're new, you can always find your team and your other leaders. Like I said, you guys might have your own Zooms. So please, if you need to, put those in. But you will always find, if you go into Limitless, right at the top, there's always announcements, or it's called features if you're on your phone. And so there's always things right there. So like we have our Limitless t-shirts that you can get. We have our March schedule. This is where you would click. And right here, you're going to see all the March schedule: training Zooms, work with me's, batching content, planning Zooms, right? Everything right there. So 9 p.m. is when Lindsay hosts on Monday. 9 p.m. Monday. Lindsay is hosting. She'll sometimes bring on other leaders. She brings on sidelines. You guys do not miss a Monday. If you can, do not miss a Monday. They are legit fire. They get me all pumped up for the week. I wish she did more, because I swear they just like light my fire. I love our Zooms and our community. So Monday nights, 9 p.m. Christina Brill, she's an 80K leader with our with Limitless. She hosts on Thursday nights. Her Zoom link is different. You can grab that on that graphic, right? And that's 9 p.m. on Thursdays. And she hosts her team Zoom, but everybody is welcome. All right. So now we have all of the Zooms in. Your calendar, you guys, before you even come to these planning Zooms, should have your personal life in them. And what I mean by that is, if you have doctor's appointments, if the kids have places to go, if you you have things that you need to do, whatever it is, your calendar should have your personal life. And the reason why I say this is, when we start to plan, Like we're going to plan what days we need to make content. We're going to plan what days we need to do X, Y, and Z. You're not going to want to plan that maybe on a day that like you're getting your tooth pulled, right? You're going to like not want to, you're probably going to want to lay on the couch and just read some personal development or watch a show and kick back and work your IPAs, right? You're not going to want to be creating new reels and so on. So that's why it's so important for you to put your personal life in so you can work things around it. Because let's be real, if it comes push to shove between your personal life and something with this business, 99% of the time, your business will take the back seat, right? So you need to make sure that you are not setting yourself up for failure. You are setting yourself up for success in both areas. I will not promise you balance, you guys. There is a lot of days I don't have balance, and it is okay. You will find your balance. You will find what works for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. You will find what works for you. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mute myself. And what we're going to do is we're going to plan for the week. Okay. So what does that look like? You guys were just on the batching content. Maybe you weren't. That's okay. You can start planning. Otherwise, you have your fives list. If you don't have your fives list and you are like extremely new, I'm going to really suggest that after this, you watch the fives training and you get to know the 5 things that you love about these products, the 5 things that you love about this business, and the 5 things that make you who you are, right? Your branding. And that is how you are going to pull for your posts. If you batched, you have 7 things ready to go, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and look at your calendar, maybe even on a piece of paper, whatever, or however you want to do it. And you're going to plan for what you want to talk about each and every day. Right? So maybe you take what you just did on the batching content and you are going to plug that in which day those topics are going to be talked about. So like I said, for me, the folders, I'm moving everything into my folders. This way, then everything is ready to go. It's not just in my calendar, it's in my phone. Because guess what, you guys, there are sometimes I'm running around and my calendar always isn't with me. So I like to have things on my calendar, but I like to have everything kind of organized in my phone as well. This way, I'm always like top notch. If I can. Does it always work that way? No, but I try. Okay. That's the biggest point. We try. So you are going to plan what you want to talk about. So your content, your post, maybe your reel, maybe you want to put a reel about the energy. So you're like, I need to make a reel about energy, right? So on and so forth. So does this make sense? If it doesn't, please drop it in the chat. I know a lot of you have been with me. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to mute myself for the next 5 to 7 minutes. And we are going to plan out our content for the week, what we want to talk about. All right. So maybe you don't have like all your topics ready. You guys, you can even make your weeks look something like this. Like Monday, I want to do a reel about the product because maybe you don't have your product, your reel made yet, and you need to go get inspired. Tuesday, my reel, I want it to be about the business. Right. So you can even do stuff like that and then take the rest of today and plan that. Right. That's why those folders are so important. You can start scrolling some reels. You can say, oh, I'm going to make a product post. I'm going to use that sound. I want to talk about energy because I can really vibe to that and say energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes like you may have to make things look a little bit more vague. So it's okay to like use a piece of paper if you need. And then take the rest of the time to plan it out, right? Maybe you're somebody that you really only like to plan the first like 3 days of your week, 3-4 days, and then you like to plan the next 3-4 days of your week. Maybe that works for you. Please, you guys, roll with what works for you, right? Like for me personally, I like to create content 2 times a week. I'm noticing I actually like to create content more than 2 times a week. When I'm in creation mode, I am in like momentum for myself. So I personally have been creating like 1, 2, 3 reels almost every single day because it keeps me in the mindset that I need. That works for me and my schedule. That might not work for you and your schedule. There are some times when my life is crazy busy, when I have doctor's appointments and I don't have a car. We went to 1-car household. So, you guys, like I plan all of my doctor's appointments and everything pretty much within the same week because I will borrow a car from my parents, or my mom is my personal Uber driver and I love it. I hate driving, so it's perfect. So those weeks I may only prepare content 2 times that week because I'm prepped and ready. And I know, okay, I'm very busy. I can only create this day and this day. But when I'm home, like you guys, I don't leave my house, right? I don't have a car. My husband doesn't get home until 5. And with summer coming, he's a golfer. So he might be gone all day long. So I am home legit all day. So for me, I have a lot of time. So I notice I like to create, right? Find what works for you, what puts you into momentum, what puts you into that excitement mode, because for everybody it's different, right? Everybody it's different. So get to know yourself, and you will, and start to see, okay, I like this, do more of it. Hey, I like watching some training videos because it really gets me inspired and it makes me go make actions. Okay, then guess what? Maybe watch a little bit more training because you're now going to take inspired actions. Does this kind of make sense, you guys, when you're planning your week too? So, things can look a little different and it's going to look different for everybody. Unfortunately, I can't 100% handhold you when it comes to planning. And the reason being is because my style is not your style. And then guess what? You're up for failure. So this is when you get confident. I give you that ground, but you build your foundation. And the more you build, the more you show up to these, the more you plan, the more you fail, the more you plan, the more you fail, the more confident you are going to become. Okay. It's just like posting, you guys. If you're nervous about posting about the products, post more about the products, right? If you're nervous about talking about the business, go talk about the business. You will only build the confidence as you do it. The confidence won't come. You have to start and the confidence will follow. Okay. I have so many people that say that to me on certain things. And I'm like, you guys, I literally just am out there building confidence. And when I don't have the confidence, I borrow it. You hear Lindsay say this all the time. If you don't have the confidence, borrow it. And that's what I do. If I ever need a moment like where I'm like, okay, I want to go live about the business, but I'm freaking out a little bit, I'm getting hot and sweaty, I will read some of whoever's post, maybe it'd be Lindsay's post. I will go and read some of her posts and I'm like, yes, okay, boom, this business, she's about to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. Rochelle's going to be a millionaire. We're all going to be millionaires. We are all going to be millionaires, right? I wish I could say all of our names, but I can't. So I channel that confidence and then I go live to talk about the business. And guess what? I got hyped up off of her post, right? I didn't compare myself. I didn't get into a trap. What I did was I let that inspire me to go tell people where I'm going so that they can come too, right? That is what borrowing confidence is about. I don't copy and paste. I will read things and I'm like, yes, girl, she's talking about all her energy. Well, guess what? I had energy to go to the grocery store today. Y'all, I was up at 8:30. I woke up at 8:30. If you guys don't know me, I'm a sleeper. Okay. I sleep. Getting on the 10 a.m. work with me is a struggle. Okay. I love my sleep. This morning, 8:30 rolled around. I was up. I was out. I went to the grocery store because I knew I had back-to-back Zooms. I got in the car. I'm rolling to the grocery store in a snowstorm. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's really only 7:35. Like, who am I? So guess what? I'm going to go on my stories later today and talk about that. Like, I was up. I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock. I'm a night owl, you guys. That's why I sleep. Okay. I'm 1, 2, 3 o'clock. Sometimes I love to be up late at night. And I was like, wait, yes, I lost an hour. We lost an hour, you guys. And I feel better than ever. Y'all should be sharing that and shouting that out from the rooftops. Because guess what? Tomorrow, a bunch of people are going to be crashing even more. Because I feel like it hits you like 2-3 days later too. So talk about those things. Okay. I got on a squirrel brain. That happens when you're here. Welcome. I'm Christina Tammy, by the way. If you guys don't know me, and I like to squirrel brain. So y'all, now we are going to plan our stories for the week. So I'm going to mute myself for the next 5 minutes and you're going to plan your stories. And what I mean by that is we already know we should be in our stories sharing about our products, right? Taking people through your morning routine, throwing on your wearable nutrition. Maybe one day you're talking about your capsules. Maybe one day you're going face to face. What time went back? Did we go back? No, we sprang forward, right? Does everybody spring forward? I don't think everybody does, right? I think so. I think there's like a couple of states that don't, which is like super odd. I don't know. We sprang forward. So we sprang forward. Oh, you're in Canada. Yeah, you guys don't do that. See, I don't think you guys do that. Here in the States, we make things complicated. And like twice a year, we go backwards and we go forward to help with the light or something. I don't really know. I'm not here. I'm moving to Canada, right? Yeah, we lost an hour because we sprang forward. So we our time changed. So okay, that's so funny. I'm moving. Arizona, thank you. I knew it was one of the states that they do not do time changes. Thank you, Don. I knew, see? And my husband says, I don't know things. Like, I'm sorry. I knew that. Okay. So we're going to plan for our stories. And what I mean by that is maybe you want to talk about collagen, right? We have so many new graphics that are going up about collagen. So maybe, you know, okay, on Wednesday, I want to talk about collagen. Maybe you want to talk about gut health. So you're like, you know what? I never talk about the gut health duo, which is biotic and balance. I'm going to go and talk about that on Tuesday, right? Maybe you have credits and you are going to offer $15 off for the next 3 people. Maybe you have plus line products in your pantry and you're like, you know what, for the next 3 people that start their 3-step, I'm going to give them Sculpt for free, right? Instead of sending them credits, I'm going to just send it out of my pantry. Whatever it may look like for you, you guys, this is where you plan your stories so that you know every single day, plus the fact that you planned your content. So I know what I'm dropping, right? So I know like on Tuesday, I'm dropping a before and after of myself. So guess what? I'm probably going to go and drop something like a personal promo to say like, hey, you guys, like I'm offering $25 off for anybody that's interested in weight loss. You guys see my before and after. I've lost 60 pounds with these products. Like, trust me, this is a game changer, whatever I'm going to say. Right. But I know, and I can kind of tailor it. So, the USA has been discussing getting rid of it. I don't know. I like when we go backwards, but clearly I like when we go forward too, because I was up and rolling. So I'm good. Do what you want, USA. Do what you want. All right, guys, I'm going to mute myself. Let's plan our stories. You guys, another great thing to think about when you're doing your stories, like let's say you have like a customer that gave you a review, right? Go and talk about that. Maybe they came to you they were struggling with I don't know, mood support. Like they really wanted the mood support. You can go on there and say, hey guys, like, I'm just so excited. My girl just got her mood support. She messaged me. She's feeling so good. You guys, I hooked her up. This is Black Label. It's got extra B12, 5-HTP. Like it is really going to help you if you are struggling and you're on that mood, like you need that mood support. I also have Chill. You know what I mean? Like, so if you ever feel like you're one of those and you just need to chill, like I can go into talking about like my best friend who is dealing with some stuff. And I literally drove her over Chill. And she was like, oh my gosh, this actually really does help take the edge off. So I can go and talk about extra plus line products or things. So maybe you're not taking them. That's okay. Share what other people are taking. Right? Share what other people are doing. My husband takes the sleep gummies. I don't necessarily need help with the sleep part because once I sleep, I sleep. You guys know I can't wake up in the morning, so I don't need any extra help. Okay. But I don't take the sleep, right? So there are certain things that he takes that I don't take. I'm caffeine sensitive. He takes Activate. He loves Activate. I don't because of the caffeine. I also can't take step 1. I can't take the capsules because I'm allergic to shellfish, but he takes step 1. Do you guys know how many people say to me, I never knew, Christina, that you didn't take step 1? Because I talk about it because I know this is where, again, borrowing confidence, I know how bomb step 1 is. Why? Because I see it in all of you guys. I see it when I look at my husband, right? So these products, you guys, I don't always have to be the product of that product to talk about it. Yes, you have to be a product of the product to share, right? You can't just not try anything. Like I have my products, but there are certain products that I can't take, but that doesn't mean that I don't ever talk about them, share them, or get my customers on them, right? So keep that in mind too. If you guys are holding out because you haven't tried it, so you're not sharing it with your customers, your family, with potentials, that is doing your business a disservice. Talk about things, loop people in, right? I know Sam is she needs rest. She's trying the sleep gummies. So guess what? If I have someone struggling with sleep between my husband or Sam, I know I can loop her in. She looped me in on a conversation with a customer that was struggling with a weight loss and not having the quickest results. I didn't have the quickest weight loss results, but I felt other things. She looped me in. So guess what? We were now having a 3-way conversation so that this customer can know, hey, what you're feeling is totally normal. And look, I've lost 60 pounds. Here I am. It's going to happen for you. Right? So you guys don't be afraid to loop people in or share other stories and so on. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. So we're doing our stories. Yes, you can save drafts and stories. Thank you, Christy. That's so huge. So she says, I did that a lot last week. I'd make up my stories and just save them in the drafts the night before. And then she was ready for the next day. Y'all, if you work a 9 to 5, that is going to be your gem right there. Getting all of your stories ready and then saving them to your drafts. So you literally at your lunch break, pop, 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 pop. You can pop up a bunch of stuff, right? And then after work, you're ready to go. That's awesome. I love that. I love prepping the night before, you guys. I love them. I love doing that. Why isn't the chat moving? Oh, here we go. Yes. Keeping them in your purse in case of just like a moment I need chill. I love that. You guys see, there's so much. Share that kind of stuff. I can't wait to share your story with my network, right? Because somebody else may be able to relate to that. All right, so now we have our stories. We have our goals for the week. We batched our content. If you didn't batch your content, she has the replay going up so you can watch that, but you planned your week. So you know, hey, what's coming, what's good. You know what you want to talk about. You know what you're going to talk about in your stories. You have all your work with me's. You have all of the Zooms. So now we're going to just take a few minutes and I want you guys for the next like 3 to 5 minutes, look at your calendar and see what needs to be put where. Meaning, do you need to create content? Where are you going to do that? Do you need to take photos, right? Maybe you're lacking on photos and content photos. When are you going to take your photos, right? You don't have to do anything fancy, you guys. So please don't overcomplicate this. I don't leave my house. You saw that. So if you're somebody that's in your home all the time and you want just some like, hey, Christina, how do I just pose around my home? Christina Tammy is my social media. You can find me there. I don't leave, right? So that is me. I get dressed up and I do my thing. And my family text is blowing up right now. So I apologize for all the dinging. Gosh, these people. So when are you going to do that? Do you need to check in with any customers, right? Have you checked in with your auto ships? We have auto ships that run again on the 15th, the 20th, the 25th, right? So we have 2 of them that are hitting this week. Have you checked in with everybody? I personally do all my auto check-ins at the beginning of the month, so I don't have to worry about it after that. But I had customers and order last week. I had sample packs go out last week. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that on Tuesday, I am checking in with everybody, tracking packages if I need to. I get hyped up before they get their package, right? So either I'm the one saying, hey, I just tracked your package. It looks like it's going to be there Thursday with the emoji that's excited. Or I say, hey girl, I saw that your package was delivered. Let me know when you plan on starting. I can't wait to thrive with you, right? If you're sending out samples from the back office, you guys, I highly recommend it. They send you when their stuff is being shipped. They send you when people are, when you need to check in. I do tell all of my customers and everything like that. Please let me know when you get your package so that we can go over all the steps. But guess what? They might forget. I also like to just be on top of the game if I can. Be your best customer service, right? So for the next 3 to 5 minutes, go ahead and jot down anything your business needs. Maybe you're struggling and you need to get on a couple Zooms or replays about trial packs. So you're like, you know what, on Tuesday, that's I'm going to do for my personal development, right? Whatever it may be, this is the time to take and plan. All right, guys, do you have any questions for me? If you do, drop them in the chat. If you don't, we are going to go ahead and we are going to hop off of this. I am so pumped up for what this week is going to come and bring you guys. I am so excited. March has been a beautiful month. No matter what, you guys, please always remember, no matter what your tracker says, some of my best personal months, my tracker was at its lowest. Okay. Some of my best personal months, my tracker was at its lowest. Okay. I had my best months in flow. I was finding my footing. I was more confident talking about the product. My inbox was popping. My potentials list was the best it's ever been. Right. So there are some times, you guys, I don't focus on just what the tracker shows me. I look at everything together. Right? I showed up for work with me's. I showed up on Zooms. I was planning. I was creating. I was getting uncomfortable. I was stepping out of my comfort zone. I faced fears that month. Guess what? That's all not going to be defined by a tracker, right? So remember, what you do today, you may not see for 30, 60, 90 days. So just keep going, keep your blinders on, stay with your calendar. This is your accountability partner, right? Your calendar is your accountability partner. So make sure you show up for it. Don't just make some goals, whatever, and then don't look at this again till the end of the week when we plan again. All right. I hope you guys have the most fabulous Sunday, springing forward wherever y'all are at. If you sprang forward, if not, I hope you're enjoying your normal time. And I hope that you guys have a fabulous week. I hope you hit all of your goals. I hope you stay committed to your calendar. I hope that this helped you organize. You guys, if you are ever struggling and you need more hand holding, you need more visual, you need more anything, please message me, Christina Tammy, on social media. I am here to help you, whether I am your upline leader, side, whatever. I am your sideline sister, and I am here to help you. If you are struggling and you need more clarification on anything, please ask, right? Please ask so that I can help you, so that you can be the best in your business and find the success. So I hope you guys all have a great week. I'll see you guys next week.